Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you are fine and you are safe. Okay, children. Yesterday we have completed here. Lesson we have completed. Reading of lesson we have completed. Yes, today is here. Words to know. Cereals or cereals. You can say anything, okay? Grain used for food such as rice, wheat, oats or corn, okay? These are all, what you call these all? These are monocots, okay? So these are all grains are such as these are all monocot seeds like rice, wheat, oats. All are these cereals, beta, which are rich in carbohydrates. Okay. Next, dispersal. This process of scattering of seeds through agents of nature from the parent plant also. Okay. The process of scattering of seeds through the agents of nature from the parent plant through the other environment. Okay, like what are the different agents of nature, beta? They are wind, water, explosion, okay, and animals and birds. Okay. Irrigated, artificially watered. I told you on that day, right, how from the rivers they are taking and they are keeping the pump inside the fields. That is called as irrigation. Yes, artificially watered. Okay, next. If it is a naturally, it means rain. Yes, naturally means rain. But we are irrigation, the farmers are doing irrigation, that is artificially watered because plants and crops needs water. Okay. Next, pesticides. Chemicals used for destroying pests. Yes. So the chemicals which are used for destroying pests are what, Nana? Different kinds of DDT, BHC, superphosphate, nitrate, urea. Okay, these are all fertilizers. Okay, these are all pesticides. And do you know, children? These are also used as pesticides also. See, you don't be confusing pesticides and fertilizers. Actually, do you know, few of the things taken, the chemicals are taken with the fertilizers only because they only can kill the pests. You know, children? Yes. Next one. Quick recap. Let us see the quick recap. Even the lesson is very lengthy, but just we go through the recapitulation. Okay. Plants are not most useful. Plants are the most useful gifts of nature for humans and animals. Yes. A plant produces many seeds, but only a few are able to grow into a new plants. A seed has a seed coat, seed leaves, and a baby plant inside it. Seed coat, it's outside. Seed leaves inside the seed coat. They are also called as cotyledons. And baby plant, which has a shoot and root system, and it is also called as embryo. Okay. Next, air, water and warmth are necessary conditions for germination of seeds. Okay. So whatever the things are required, air, water and warmth. Warmth from sunlight, water from water or water vapor, air from the air only, environment only. Okay. The development of seed into seedling is called as germination. This you know. Okay, next. Seeds have to get scattered or dispersed so that they get favorable conditions to grow. Yes, how the seeds are scattered and dispersed, and when they will get favorable condition, then only they grow into a new plants. Okay. Seeds are dispersed by wind, water, animals and by the explosion of fruits. Okay, these are all the natural agents. Okay, a new plant can grow from the stem cuttings, underground parts of plants and leaves. Okay, so a new plant can also grow from the stem, underground parts of plants and leaves. Underground like roots and stem. Okay, like ginger, onion. Okay, sweet potato root, yes. Stem cuttings like rose, hibiscus, sugarcane, right? India has two main crops, Rabi, winter crop and Kharif, summer crop. Okay. We can protect crops and seeds in different ways. Yes, we have to protect and we must protect them. Okay. Read and answer. So now we are coming to the textual exercises. Okay, children. Tick the correct answer. A seed with two seed leaves are called as dicot seed, not a soaked seed, not a damaged seeds or monocot. It's not a monocot. Okay. Next, right soil, warmth, enough air and water are necessary conditions for the growth of what? Children, birds, seeds or books. Exactly, they are seeds. Okay. New plants can grow from the leaves of what? Ginger. Ginger is the underground stem. Onion, underground stem. Sweet potato, underground root. But what about the bryophyllum? Yes, it is leaf. Okay. Which feature helps a coconut fruit to float in water? Fibrous outer covering. Yes, it has a fibrous outer covering. It has a spongy plat that is in the lotus. Okay. Presence of hook or presence of spine. Presence of spine like other agents like from the wind like hiptage and what you call as spare grafts they have. Okay. Not the coconut. Coconut has fiber outer covering. Okay. Plants that need clayey soil to grow well are wheat and gram, jowar or bajra, rice and jute or tea and coffee. So which is the correct answer beta? That is rice and jute. Okay children. So clayey soil, so rice and jute need so plenty of water. That's the reason they are needed the clayey soil. Okay. And others are different regions they are growing. Okay. Next. And different soil also. Pesticides protect crops from being destroyed by what? Drought, excessive rain, pests or elephants. They are mostly destroyed by the pests only. Elephant can't come into the fields and crops. Okay. Drought, it is a natural disaster and it very rare it happens. Yeah, even they also destroy the crops. Excessive rain, yes, they are also excessive rain also they are going. So pesticide, what helps in the pesticides? About the pests only they can protect. Okay. Next, fill in the blanks. Maize has what beta? Seed, leaf or leaves? It has seed leaf. Okay, that you have to take. Okay, next. Any part of a stomata that has dash on it can grow into a new plant. What can grow into a new plant? That is potato eyes are there, na? Buds. Yes, that is called as buds. In India, crops like wheat and gram are grown from November to April are called as Rabi crops. Okay. Here also you have seen na Rabi crops, winter crops. Yes. So November to April means obviously that is winter only. Rabi crops. Onion and groundnut need when drained and sandy soil. Okay. So these are the two. Groundnut is a seed and onion is a vegetable. Okay. So that that needs a well drained sandy soil to grow. Okay, children. Now write the short answer. Name the outer covering of a seed. What is that called as, children? Seed can. You can write here because it's only a one word answer. You need not to write. The outer covering of a seed is called as seed coat. Okay. What is a monocot seed? Which have only one leaf. One leaf or one seed. Okay. Which consists of one seed. The monocot seed which has only one seed. Which has only one seed. Okay, children. Now, what is germination? The development of seed into seedling is called as germination. You can write here. Okay, what do you mean by dispersal of seeds? The process of scattering of seeds with the agents of nature from the parent plant are called as dispersal. What are kharif crops? The kharif crops which are growing in the summer season from June to October, they are called as kharif crops. Okay, you can write the examples also. Okay, next. Why do we spray pesticides? We spray pesticides on crops to protect from the pests. Okay, next. How are plants useful to us? The plants are useful to us. How they are useful to, we are totally dependent on the plants. Okay, the plants gives us fruits, vegetables, not only the edible but non-edible also like rubber, wood, gum, everything we are depending upon the plants. Name the different parts of a plant and draw diagram and label parts. Okay, this we will do in tomorrow's class. Okay, name the conditions necessary for germination. Name the condition for germination. What are they? Air, warmth and water. Okay, next. Why must seeds be disturbed? What are the different agents of dispersal? Okay, this we need to write in the next class. At next class I will write in the on the board. You can copy down. Okay, children. Next, just you go through the textbook and start to learn about why seeds must be dispersed. Okay, children. Yes, think and answer. A papaya has many seeds. Each papaya seed can grow into a new tree. However, it does not happen. Why? Because the conditions are not favorable. Okay. Why can't all seeds be dispersed by the wind? No, all seeds are not that much healthy or that much light though, so that they can dispersed by the wind. Okay, children. So there are different agents of nature that help in different plants. Okay. Even all seeds are not equal. Okay. So that is the reason it is not dispersed by the wind. Okay. Why can't we grow tea in Rajasthan? Yes. See, tea and coffee, they require a different soil. They require a different amount of water. See, you can find out, right? Why can't we cannot grow the palm trees and coconut trees in the Rajasthan? No, the conditions are not favorable. Even the soil is not favorable, and even they need a plenty of water. That we can't grow into the tea and coffee. Yes, and moreover they grow on the hilly areas. Okay, that's the reason we can't grow into the Rajasthan. Even the same thing happens to in the hilly areas. We can't find the cactus and all in the hilly areas, right? Why? Because they are more favorable conditions in the Rajasthan. Okay. Now here, just do and learn. Just I am reading it. Okay. Divide the class into 4 groups. Each group can collect different kinds of seeds and paste them on the chart paper. Now display them collectively as a class project. You may collect seeds that are cereals like paddy or rice or wheat or corn. Okay. Seed that pulses like peas, gram and lentils. Lentils like pulses only. Okay, beta. Seeds that gives us oil such as mustard, sunflower and peanut. Okay. Seeds used for flavoring like coriander, pepper and cumin. Okay. This you can find out. Everything you will get in your home, beta. Everything. You need not to go do the chart. You just take a few balls and keep the different seeds in that. And you can mention them. This is our project and here different types of seeds are there. In the different balls you keep and take the video. It will be very beneficial for you. Okay. This experiment you can do at home. See. Let us observe the different stages of seed germination. Okay. What are the things required? A few seeds of gram. You may use seeds of peas, wheat or paddy. Or 5 small pots filled with soil, water and magnifying glass. Okay. These are the things you require. A magnifying glass, few seeds of gram, small pots, okay, with the soil. Okay, what are the methods? Let us see. Label the pots A, B, C, D, E. Okay, 5 pots A, B, C, D, E. First one A, second one B, third one C, fourth one D and fifth one E. Place 5 seeds in a pot A. Water the pot regularly. Note down the date. After a week, repeat the above with the pot B. Next week, do with the same pot C. The subsequent week with the pot D. And finally, pot E. Make sure that seeds do not dry up, get more water than necessary. After 5 weeks of starting your experiment, observe the seedlings of various stages of development. You may use the magnifying glass. Record your observation in notebook. You may draw the various stages of development you observed or you may shoot pictures and paste them. Plant the seedlings nearby garden or park and watch them grow. Okay, here you can observe children, right? For first pot, this much they have grown into the sapling. Okay, second pot this much, because after one week you have done na. Third one this much, fourth one this one, and now only you have what planted beta? That seeds only. Yes. Okay, Nana.